Hey, my good people. I'm Rob Pasker, anchor for Young Realtors Divisions of NAREB's YRDtv. I see you all in the building. We got about 10 of you in the building right now. That number's about to go up. So before we get going, do me a favor. Go ahead and share this. Let the people know this is a whole movement. It's a whole movement, right? We about to drop some jewels tonight. I got a great guest. I know a lot of you are familiar, but for those that don't know, like I said, I'm the anchor for Young Realtors Division of NAREB's YRDtv. NAREB is an acronym for the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, which is the oldest and largest African-American real estate trade association in the country, comprised of over 90 local chapters across 35 states. The Young Realtors Division of NAREB was founded in 1996 with the mission of redefining the real estate culture for tomorrow's leaders by empowering the youth and communities through wealth building, career exposure, mentorship, professional development, and leadership training. With YRDtv, we are excited to have the opportunity to provide unique programming that will highlight and celebrate relevant information, policies, and real-life stories surrounding Black real estate in the United States. So yeah, like I said, this is a movement. If you're in the building, let us know that you're here. We need that energy, that reciprocity. Represent your chapters. Let us know what chapters you're representing. If you're not a realtist, after watching tonight, you're gonna want to be one. All right, you're gonna want to be one. But whatever the case, let us know you're in the building. I got my guy Jay Rashad, YRD Sergeant at Arms, in the building from Texas. What's going on, family? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But yeah, the best thing that you can do to help us, like, share, comment, and if you have any questions, because I got a bomb speaker. I got this brother, he's a realtist out of Southern California. You know what? Let me just go ahead and introduce him. His name is Ian Michael, and he is a business owner, humanitarian, motivator, and overall advocate for people who just so happen to be in real estate. Educating and informing his clients on the best real estate move is why his clients continue to work with him and send him other business. Ian has been a part of over 100 real estate deals in his personal career, but what he truly enjoys is helping people get from 0 to 6 figures in their first year of business. His wealth of knowledge and ability to make deals happen is why he is widely known in the real estate community. When we got together and we said we want to highlight some social media, we want to highlight some of the best of our members and what they do on social media, he was one of the first names that popped up because this man is a genius. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring the brother in. Everybody give it up for my guy, Ian Michael. Ian Michael's in the building. Let's go. Let's give it up. Let's get some applause.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Yes,
it's your boy Ian Michael here. Thank you, Mr. Rod. I appreciate the introduction, man. That was amazing. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah.
Clap it up, man. You the man. Hey, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. Not just me, but even speak to our membership at large, because you're a busy guy. You're a busy guy, man. So you're out in Southern California. Tell me what's good out in Southern California.
Oh man, Southern California, it's great weather out here. Sunny skies, temperatures probably about 65, 70 during the day in this winter time, which is coveted by a lot of parts.
You still get allergies out there, right?
Yeah, man. The allergies are still full-fledged out here, brother.
Yeah, indeed. Well, at least you don't have to deal with the snow like I'm dealing with right now. So, you're a realtist. Can you tell us a little bit about your real estate background and what brought you to the industry?
Yes. So, how I got to this point here, we can rewind back, let's say 10 years ago. Actually, this is 2021, so I would say about 13 years ago. I was graduating college. Yeah, I'm a little older, you guys. So graduating college 13 years ago. And I was a business finance major, and I talked to my one of my counselors for business finance arena. And I talked to him and said, hey, man, I'm graduating. I don't know what to do. I just know I want to make a lot of money. And he was like, okay, well, shoot, if you want to stay in this industry, you want to make a lot of money, there's two things that you should do. Number one, you can be a financial advisor. You're going to make a lot of money, but it might take time because you got to build up that clientele. You got to do this, you got to do that, and you have to keep them. It might take a little while, but you're going to eventually be wealthy. Or you can be a loan officer and you'll be wealthy almost immediately, or at least faster than being a financial advisor. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna be a loan officer. So boom, went down the path, got a job in banking, Wells Fargo, did that thing for a little bit. Then I applied for a loan officer internship for the Chase Bank. So applied for Chase Bank loan officer, new loan officer internship, and I'd say out of about 1,500 applications in LA, they only selected 7, and I was one of those 7 people to go through this amazing program, which I was very blessed. So I did the program, passed, then now I'm a loan officer. So I'm doing loans for about 2-3 years, cranking them out, cranking them out, cranking them out. And then I stumbled across one time a check for a real estate agent, and it was much different than my check as a loan officer. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side. Plus other factors, like I like to talk to people a little bit more. I like to be more engaging. And with Chase Bank, they wanted you to stay within those 4 walls. So it didn't really suit my personality. So I transferred over to the real estate side, and it's been 7 years and haven't looked back since. I don't know if I can't hear you. I don't know if the people can hear you. Maybe I'm on mute.
There we
on
go. I said
accident.
7 years in the game. 7 years in the game. But can you tell us how you found NAREB? Like, what's your realtor story?
Yes. So my realtor story is I was in the real estate professional industry. You know what I'm saying? And I knew a couple of people that looked like me in this industry, but I was missing. I was missing that brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? I was missing that community. And so honestly, I think I just stumbled across a flyer for for the Consolidated Board of Realtors, which is the chapter that's in LA, the older chapter. And I went to a meeting, met a good brother, Otis Milton, hooked up with fine people like Nikkei, Mr. Robert Biggs, who's on this live as well. And I just fell in love with the culture. And I haven't looked back since, man. Been a part of it, been a part of a couple of active roles, but ever since, I've been a part of you know I'm saying, the realtors. I've been a realtors for about, maybe like around 4 years now, 4 or 5 years. But I love the community, love the people, so helpful, and is very critical to my development and my success today.
Absolutely, and I could say the same thing. The brotherhood, the family, because there's a sisterhood too. So the family that like I've picked up across the country through NAREB has just been instrumental in helping me elevate my life and elevate my business and helping me grow, even just as a leader for myself, let alone my business. And so but like to be able to be connected to people like you, it wouldn't exist without a great organization like NAREB. So, with that being said, like I said, we said we wanted to have some social media talk because, it's 2021.
Yeah.
And especially us, you're a millennial, I'm a millennial. So a lot of people that claim to not be millennials, but a lot of people want that millennial money. And so if it's about making that social media in regards to marketing and social media. So with that being said, can you tell us a little bit about your philosophy surrounding marketing?
Yeah, so my philosophy around marketing is, you got to be relevant and you got to be constant. So you got to be relevant as far as like the times, the technology, the news, the sports, things like that. And then also you have to be constant because if people don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying, next week, they might know who you are today, but if they don't know who you are next week, if you're not in front of them by next week, they might find someone else who's a little bit more constant, a little bit more relevant than you are. So how I grew my social media business is I was in front of people constantly. So as far as like Instagram, I have Facebook, a little bit of Twitter, but I'm constantly in front of people. So I'm posting, I'm lacking a little bit these days, but I used to post easily every day, sometimes twice a day on social media, right? And it wasn't necessarily just business related. It was a little bit about my life. It was a little bit about my hobbies. It was about real estate, sprinkle a little bit of real estate in there, but I wasn't just bombarding people with real estate. Like, people want to know who you are. People buy into you, not necessarily unfortunately, not necessarily your skills and professions and stuff like that, even though my skills and my profession is top. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm on top of my stuff. But I know a lot of people out there that are way better salesmen and way better, funny guys and get a lot of business than their actual businessmen, which is unfortunate. But that's just the world that we live in as far as like being a millennial in the millennial times. You just got to be in front of people constantly and often, and know what you're doing, know what you're talking about. So that's my whole philosophy. If anything, be constant.
The consistency is key, and then the relevancy. Something else that I heard
100%.
that's really important. That what you said is you don't bombard them with real estate. You create content outside of real estate.
100%. Like I have whole episodes with just me and my family, or me working out, or me playing football. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the passion that I have. So anything that'll connect to the different people.
That's it. At the end of the day, people do business with those that they know, like, and trust. So by showing them other sides of you outside of business, you're able to build rapport with different types of people, which
100%.
Ultimately is going to help you build your business. But you're a testament to that.
100%.
So
100%.
so I mean, you do a lot on social media, and it sounds like you're spread across different social media platforms. What outcomes do you look for with your social media? Like, do you want people to just straight up buy from you, or what outcomes do you look for?
Right. So the outcomes that I look for whenever I post on social media is validation. So that's number one, validation. So people say, hey, I see this guy being consistent. I see this guy in the streets. I've had multiple people that have come up to me and said, hey, Ian, like, I'll tell you this one funny story. So I was actually door knocking, and I stumbled across this person, a younger individual, and he was like, oh, you're Ian? Yeah, I see your posts and I get your emails all the time. And I thought that was crazy, because it's very rarely that you run into someone who knows you from social media, or at least for me, that knows you from social media and then knows you by your emails and things like that. So I think that was a great testament of what I'm doing on social media, and then also the back end as far as emails. But yeah, so that's a little bit about what I do, and that's how I get some traction moving forward. So that's what I look for, is validation, and then also engagement. Validation and engagement. Those are the two biggest things. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to engage, but if people don't know exactly that you're legit, then they're not necessarily going to engage. But if you have people that in the past have said, oh, okay, I know this guy Ian, he's legit, and they're commenting and stuff like that, providing that validation, then more engagement will come.
I heard that. So what I'm hearing is ultimately it's about the trust. The validation is the trust.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
And in this business, most people, them purchasing or selling a property is going to be their largest transaction of their life. And so trust plays a very major factor.
Oh, yeah. Huge factor in trust. Huge factor.
Absolutely. So what trends do you see influencing social media over the next 3 to 5 years?
Yeah, so, I mean, social media is just going to get even bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, during these coronavirus times, there wasn't many opportunities where real estate professionals could, door knock, like I said, or do a lot of open houses. So they had to rely on other types of marketing, things like social media and mailers and stuff like that. But I don't know about you guys, but I rarely, open the mail. You know what I'm saying? So the thing that I'm on the most is social media. The thing that a lot of people are on the most is social media. So that's what we have to do moving forward, is we have to be in front of people's faces via social media. And I don't think that's going to die down at all. If anything, it's going to increase, if not double or triple, the value that it has today. So that's my assumption as to what it looks like moving forward as far as marketing and things.
Absolutely. Well, and you're not lying, man. I'm not a fan of mail. I don't get too many good things in the mail.
No, just bills, right? Just bills.
Yeah, but yeah, social media is there, and I'm a firm believer that you have to meet people where they are. And most people, especially in our age group, millennials, they're in their phones. They spend a large portion of their phones, so it's convenient. I mean, I think this is one of the best times to be in business, because we can access anybody, with the click of a button. It's beautiful.
Just
it's
like
beautiful.
Both a gift and a curse, yeah.
Well, yeah, balance. Balance is key. Double-edged sword, depending on what you do with it,
100%.
Yeah, so for someone that's looking to elevate their business through social media, what tips would you have for them? What type of strategies or what type of advice would you give them?
Yeah, so the types of advice that I would offer anyone that's just looking to get into social media or just maybe want to take their game to the next level is number one, be consistent. And then number two, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the main thing that people are lacking in social media because they're saying, I don't know what to post. It's not good. My hair ain't right. I don't know what to talk about, yada, yada, yada. But I would just say, if you can be consistent, if you know a little bit about, what you're talking about and you can be consistent, that's leaps and bounds over people that just know a lot about what they're talking about and not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So the huge quote that I live by is perfection is the enemy of done, right? Some similar source of that. But it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Just get it done. That's my biggest advice to the people out there that are looking to get started. Just get it done. Once again, don't worry about how your face look. Don't worry about how your hair look. Don't worry about you stuttering or anything like that. Just get it out there. Just get it out there. Get it done.
Just get it done. Yeah, I feel you because that's going to put you ahead by itself, just doing it. Just being present. The presence goes a long way.
100%.
Yes, sir. So you just gave us a lot of information in a very short amount of time, man. That's like that's even like a short ebook right there that you just dropped on us. Low key. Low key. I hope y'all paying attention out there. This is good stuff.
Right.
So something, and last question, this is what we ask the guests that come on here. What does YRD mean to you?
Oh, yeah. YRD means, everything to me. It's a community. It's stability. It's support. You know what I'm saying? And it's comfortability. Because once again, I was in the industry, we're all in an industry that not a lot of people are out there that look like us, especially in LA. There's not too many people that look like us in LA. And there's a small flat fraction real estate professionals that are actually doing it in LA as well that look like us. So when I was in my real estate career early on, I didn't have YRD. I felt alone. I felt alone. And so when I found this community, they were able to not only just help me to feel wanted and feel loved, you know what I'm saying? They were able to help me boost my game. And I can easily say when I joined YRD, I learned a lot of tips and tricks on how to operate in this real estate business that have increased my business at the time to today easily 200%. Easily 200%. Might be a lot more, honestly. I'm just throwing out numbers. But once again, YRD means family, I would say, at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Family.
Absolutely. So you got anything else for the people out there you want to leave them with?
Yeah, I want to leave you with if you guys are on the fence about joining YRD or CBR, Consolidated Board of Realtors, join. I promise you, your game will be taken to the next level. And if you haven't updated your current membership, go ahead and do that. And no shade, because I just did it like a couple of weeks ago. But join the community, be a part, be active, because that's the best way you're going to take your game to the next level.
Absolutely. Well, Brother Ian, man, I appreciate you taking the time. I'm taking notes. In fact, I'm going to have to run this back so I can confirm my notes because, it's all up here, man. But I hope you all out there are taking notes because he just dropped, that's it. It's not that complicated. Just do it and be consistent and be yourself, be relevant, be yourself. That's what I picked up today.
Yes, definitely got to be yourself because people can smell frauds.
Yeah.
People can smell frauds a mile away. So go ahead and be yourself. And I'll go ahead and I'll drop my social media information also. I have a couple of accounts, like I said. So I'll drop my social media information on the live link comment section below. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, reach out to me. I'm an open book. I want to see you win. So let's go ahead and do it.
I heard that. I appreciate you, brother. And I hope to see you at the MidWinter convention in March in San Antonio.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to be there.
Hey,
I'm definitely trying to be there. I have a little baby, 4 months old.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Congratulations.
On top of a 19, thank you. On top of a 19-month-old baby.
Okay. Back to back action.
back to back girls, back to back girls. My house is a little hectic right
Girl
now,
dad.
but yeah, I'm gonna try to make it out there in March for sure.
Hey man, girl dad. That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, make it. I think the babies would be all right for a few days. I think the babies would be all right for a few days.
Right.
All right. Shaniqua says bring them. She says bring the
Bring them.
babies. Bring them. You got plenty of aunties. Plenty of aunties is gonna be there, man. And that's
Oh
the
yeah,
truth.
they got a house full of aunties. House full of aunties there. What's up, Shaniqua?
Yeah. Hey, they requesting your presence at the midwinter end. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I know Mr. Rob's pressing me. Mr. Big's pressing me. I see it.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead and tend to those babies. I know they want some attention. So you hold it down.
Oh,
You
yeah,
keep doing
most
what you're doing, and everybody go follow him. Go follow Ian Michael. What's your Instagram at?
So I have two. One more so like business wise slash personal, but it's it's its literally it's its the Ian Michael. So it's the Ian Michael because there's a lot of Ian Michaels out there, but
But
it's the Ian
you're
Michael.
the Ian Michael. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you, brother. You go ahead and hold it down, and I'll be seeing you soon.
I appreciate you, brother. Talk to you soon.
Indeed. All right now. And you gotta love that. That's what this is about. YRD. It's about bringing bright minds together to help us all elevate our businesses, elevate our communities, elevate our families. And I love it. I love it. Shout out to all of y'all that's in the building right now. It's a bunch of stars in the comments right now. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all spending some time with us. And I want to see you all at the Midwinter Conference, March 1st through March 4th in San Antonio, Texas. Is going down. It's going to be one of your best opportunities to come and pick up some game that's going to be difficult for you to pick up in your home markets. Okay, so you're going to be able to walk away with certain certifications, certain levels of education, and also a network that, like I said, it's hard to pick up where you're from. So it's nothing like it. It's one of those things I could tell you about it, but until you go and experience it for yourself, words can't really put it in words can't describe it. I had one of my agents come to the last national, and she just said, "Rob, why didn't you tell me?" And I said, "I tried to tell you," but she's like, "No, you did. I wasn't prepared for this." It's like that. So get there. Be there or be square. YRD, we are having our general body meeting on 12/28. It's the fourth Tuesday of the month. Fourth Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. You want to be there because we're going to have a speaker that's going to come and drop some jewels. And then also, we are looking for we're looking for pioneers, period. We're looking for one monthly pioneer, someone who is trailblazing in their home market and doing things and opening doors. So you can go to our Instagram page, click the link in bio, and you can actually nominate a pioneer in your market. So we can highlight them, give them a platform, and celebrate them. Because if we don't celebrate ourselves, then who will? And that's what it's about. So with that being said, I appreciate you all. I appreciate Ian Michael for spending some time with us, and I will see you next Monday here for YRDtv.